Most people know it isn't wise to drive without insurance, but you're probably wondering, what's the worst thing that can happen? Driving without a minimum liability coverage on public roads or areas is illegal. And guess what? Even if the car you're in is insured, if you aren't, you could face prosecution and a hefty fine. It's also important to make sure that your policy matches your car's use. So, for example, if you're driving for work, your regular insurance might not have you covered. If you're stopped by the police and they confirm you're uninsured, it's likely that you're about to walk home. Your car will be seized, which is taken to storage, which you have to pay for, by the way, and you'll literally be walking away without your car. Expect a fixed penalty notice either in person or by post detailing your penalties. You might face a fine of up to £300, and if your uninsured car's found parked on the street, you could be looking at up to £1,000. After your car's been seized, you'll have a week to provide insurance, and if you can't, it might be scrapped. You could also get 6 penalty points on your licence, which will stay for 4 years. And for repeat offenders, there's a threat of a driving ban and higher future insurance premiums. Driving uninsured won't land you in jail or give you a criminal record, but you'll get an IN10 endorsement on your licence for 4 years, and you'll have to disclose this to insurance companies for 5 years. While it's tough to argue away the charges, there are a few special reasons which might get you a more lenient sentence, like an insurance company cancelling without notice or being misled into believing that you were insured. But remember, you'll need proof, and these are not guarantees. So when do you need insurance? Well, if your car's on the street, driveway, or even in a garage, then you need insurance. But if you're not using it, register for a free statutory off-road notification. It's called SORN for short, to avoid penalties. Just remember, SORN cars can't be on public roads. If you want to test drive, then you better be insured, because while commercial dealerships have their insurance, private sellers don't. Always check your policy or consider temporary insurance. If you're driving on truly private property, you might not need insurance, but be careful. Places like car parks, open estates, or public farmlands can still require it. My next fact is rare but true. If your vehicle's off public roads since before 1998, has a valid SORN, has been scrapped, stolen, exported, or is with an authorised dealer, then you're off the hook. A car accident's bad enough, but what if the guilty party's uninsured? Well, usually your insurance deals with theirs. Without that, then it's trickier. But the good news is that with comprehensive car insurance, you can claim from your provider. If you want to make a personal injury claim, then check with the Motor Insurance Bureau. Driving without insurance might seem tempting, especially when budgets are tight. But the risks, they're just not worth it. If you still have a question about this topic that you prefer to speak to a professional about, then you could speak to online solicitors Just Answer. They're running a £5 trial, so click the link below the video and you'll be able to ask as many questions as you want in the online chat.